A group of Wall Street bankers is evaluating buying a dying computer hardware company. Let's call it Computronics. The company is going to close down next year, but the bankers are wondering if they should buy it this year, and if so, how much should they buy it for? Computronics will make a one-time payment of $44,000 next year, and then it will shut down. Suppose that banks are offering a 10% rate of return on deposits. How much should the bankers pay for Computronics? If the bankers buy Computronics, what do they really get? Well, by buying the firm, they get the money, or from now on, let's call them the cash flows, that the firm generates. That is, they get $44,000 next year. Now, is there a different way for the bankers to essentially buy $44,000 next year? We know the answer to this question. The bankers can deposit an amount of money in the bank today to guarantee a payment of $44,000 next year. The amount of money is given by the future value of $44,000 1 year from now at a rate of return of 10%. Using the present value formula, this leads to a present value of $40,000 today. Another way to see this is that if the bankers deposit $40,000 in the bank today, they will have $44,000 next year. Clearly, the bankers will never pay more than $40,000 for Computronics because they can get identical cash flows that Computronics generate for only $40,000 today. Also, the seller of Computronics will not be willing to sell the firm for less than $40,000. Why? Well, receiving less than $40,000, say $38,000, and depositing this money in the bank for 1 year would generate only $38,000 times 1 plus 10%, or $41,800. However, the seller can do better and receive $44,000 by not selling the firm. Therefore, the only price at which both buyer and seller would be willing to complete this transaction is $40,000.